What's the chatting, Charles? Lantern Joe here. Welcome back to another episode of the Pokemon Legends ZA Nuzlocke. In the last episode, we met up with Grisham. Yeah, we found out who the hell Grisham is and we met up with him. And then we had a match with Grishel, his apprentice. Assistant? Fellow co-cafe assistant. Anyway, in today's episode, we have been asked to go and see a moon dance at night to celebrate Stormies. We were supposed to bring our own Stormy. That is what I've just gone and done. I went to Wild Zone 10, found a Staryu. It didn't take me that long, actually, to find a Staryu. And I caught it. I've evolved it into a Stormy using a Water Stone, which I bought just for this mission. So I have obliged. I have done what I've been told. Now I need to head to Wild Zone 7. With my Stormy. And go and see what this is all about. I see you have a Stormy with you. Wonderful. Let us begin. It is time to call down the Stormy dwelling in the heavens. We can achieve this only when our hearts are one with those of our Stormy. Star! Please, join our incantation. Star! Louder, everyone! Star! Everyone is chanting with Stormy. We must make our hearts one. Do it for those Stormy still dwelling in the stars. Star! Look! A shooting star! It looks like it fell towards Blue Plaza. Let us rejoice for what we have achieved this star spawn night. A new Stormy decided to grace our planet. Thank you for joining us tonight. Please accept this among my gratitude. Stormy on high. Nice. We shall show you again in a year's time. I mean, if I head towards Blue Plaza... Are there Stormy here now? Oh. It's a Moonstone. Cool. Ah. Oh, there are Stormy here now. Nice. Cool. Right, let's head on back to Wild Zone 7 and go and see about Grisham. Ooh, I got Thunderbolt. Nice. Right. Onwards towards... towards the Team Flare Cafe. Okie dokie, I am back. OBS just crashed on me. Sorry about that. And apparently I can see it for some reason. Because, like, the last time OBS crashed on me, for some reason I couldn't actually edit that file and I had to re-record it for that reason. But for this time, it's actually allowing me to actually, you know, use the file. So I haven't lost the last 5 minutes, which is great. The fiery red Lysander's burning passion. This is what fills this Lysander Cafe. Here in this place, I'd like to try and explain the reason why I chose to battle in the ZA Royale. Shall I begin with Team Flare? You see, the group known as Team Flare provided a place for people to come together and help one another achieve a more beautiful world. However, our leader, a man named Lysander, grew disillusioned with humanity over time. Fearing what the future might bring, he had his sights set on a new goal of his own, to reduce the number of people in this world. In the end, Lysander made a foolish choice. He chose to use the ultimate weapon. Do you know about the ultimate weapon, which burned the Kalos region off the map? That was the weapon of AZ's creation. You may only see AZ as a kindly figure who has provided you with a place to call home. Right. I'm just going to come out on this and say this. Everyone is capable of growth and change, including AZ. AZ did a bad thing. But he has realised he has done a bad thing and has tried to correct his mistakes. Or realised he can't actually correct his mistakes, and it's already too far gone. And if people would leave his weapons alone, maybe he wouldn't have done it. Maybe this wouldn't be a problem. It's not that he made... Yeah, it's a bad thing he made the weapon, but he feels guilty about making the weapon. If somebody reactivates the weapon that he made... That's not AZ's fault for making the weapon. That's just AZ. That's their fault. You know, that's Lysander's fault for activating the weapon. It's not AZ's fault. In that situation, AZ is cruelty by association. Everyone is capable of growth and change, but you have to want to grow and change. You have to want redemption. You can't just have it, and you can't just, you know, get redemption thrust upon you. You need to want it. You need to work at it. You need to apologise. So, not every bad person is a bad person. Just some people might can't redeem themselves. Or some people don't want to redeem themselves. Those are the truly bad people in the world. Those are the truly bad people. Or the people who who know they're doing a bad thing, but don't care. Those are people too. And I know people like that in personal life. But, you know, those people are just not capable of redemption. But if he never built something so horrifying as the ultimate weapon, then Lysander wouldn't have been driven to such madness. No, he would have been driven to such madness, and he might have found another way to do something. Just because the weapon wasn't there That doesn't mean he wouldn't have done it. It just means that the weapon wasn't there. He would have still done it. He would have just found a way. Because people will find ways. And Team Flare would have become society's outcasts. I just don't think you're right here, Grisham. I really don't think you're right. I think people would have found a way. And there would be other ways. Because, you know, there are always other ways. And now it appears AZ is out to save Lumiose, relying on the support of Team MZ. Honestly, it's laughable. My apologies. I imagine you don't know how to respond to such an unexpected outpouring. And of course, you might not even believe a word that I have said. No, I believe the words you have said. I just don't believe in the intent you are saying it. Because I still believe that everybody is capable of redemption. That is a personal thing. That is how Joe, the person behind the camera, you know, and that's how I believe. That's how I've always believed as a person. Not as the character who hits the record button, which is Lantern Joe. They are two completely different people. Kind of. That is why I invite you, Joanne, to witness the truth yourself. The truth? You see? Open sesame! Dude, you need a better code word. You need a better code word to get into your secret lab. Open sesame is not a good code word to get into your lab. Beyond this door lies the former Lysander Labs. It is a facility used to research the days when Team Flare was still active. And it was there we learned the secrets for ourselves. That is where we learned of the terrible weapon that AZ had created. You must see the truth with your own eyes, if you are to truly understand how awful it is. Lysander Labs was designed to be a labyrinth. And, of course, plenty of wild Pokémon have taken over the place since it was abandoned. You might be done in before you get to see the truth for yourself. Well, we'll see what happens. I figured the time has passed for you to get yourself into more trouble. Let me guess, you're in Lysander's lab. Yes, I am, Mabel. If so, there should be an elevator right in front of you. See it? You'll need to get the elevator key. There should be one lying around somewhere. Okay. This is a new route, so I get a new encounter here. So the first Pokemon to aggro to me is what I'm going to try and catch. Well, I say first Pokemon. First Pokemon that I can catch. Houndoom is not a Pokemon I can catch. Because I already have a Houndoom. You pulled the liver. I did pull the liver. Cool. It activated the teleport point. Awesome. Okay, I already have a Houndoom. There are other Pokemon I can find in here. Ooh, I got a lab key. I got a card key. Okay, so Electric is my encounter. And I got it! Nice! TM for Dark Pulse. And what's through this teleport panel? Dawnstone, nice. Okay. So I think I need to go back to the start now. I've got my lab key. Does that mean I can head through here? Yes, it does. Well, unless it's shiny, I can't catch it. And I already have my encounter for this area. Ooh. Another lever. Nice. And that turns on some more warp points. Oh. Okay, so I need... I need to find another card key. I mean, I've switched on that one, but I can't get to there. I need to find another... I need to find a teleport point that can get me there. You! Pretty feather, rare candy, nice, nice. And this. Aha! Nice. I saw the tiny mushroom, I wanted the tiny mushroom. And now if we go over here with our new lab key, we can open this door. And we turn the power on. Nice. The lights are back on, and nearby warp panels should work. Awesome. And this is a nearby warp panel. Oh! No! Well, Dino Dan's dead. Well, that's 6 deaths now. If Snapper wasn't burnt, I would have used Snapper more. Well... it is what it is. I mean, I'm annoyed, but there's not really much I can do about being annoyed, so I'm just not... I'm trying not to be annoyed, you know. Alright, so... I've lost a ground type. I have a very good ground type at that. What do I want to do about this? I could bring Kangaskhan. Kangaskhan is not too far behind the levels that we are, which is pretty good. I could bring Thumper. Thumper would take a lot of grinding, though. I could bring a Laron. Laron is an idea, too. Having an Aggron would be pretty cool. Having one of my shinies, either Ekans or a shiny Pidgey could be rather cool too. Ooh, and then also Thumper is a shiny as well, so that's a thing. We could also bring in Red Devil, who is our shiny Gyarados. We also have Power Cut, who is a shiny, so that's an idea too. Venusaur does have Earth Power, so there is that. And we also have a shiny Eevee. Shiny Eevee is a thing. Do I really want to lose one of my shinies, though? Or do I want to use one of my shinies? I mean, I have Thunderbolt. I can give... You know what? I'm going to put Power Cut on the team. I have Thunderbolt. I can give... I can give Power Cut, Thunderbolt. I have some EXP candy. Not a lot of EXP candy, but I have some. Do I have any rare candies? I have 2 rare candies. I mean, I guess I can get you to level 50. Alright. I guess we'll do... I guess that'll do for the moment in time. And... I know what moveset I want. I very much know what moveset I want. Do I have Volt Switch? Oh, I do not have Volt Switch. I guess I can teach it and then I'll have to master it later. And we'll just hope for the best. Well, I've got my 3rd lab key. I lost another Pokemon, but I'm okay. Ooh. Big scary Alpha. Alpha Aegislash. An Aegislash floats in the way. You will have to defeat it to continue. I am aware you will have to defeat it. Big scary Alpha. Alright, Hellhound. Oh, I can't catch these things. Alright. Good work, Hellhound. The path is now clear. We got the elevator key. Awesome! And we just need to get back to the entrance somehow. Now, which I'm not very good at doing. Oh, you just fly back there. Never mind then. guess I'll go to B2 floor. Ooh, three large candy piece. I can give that a power cut. EXP candy large. Free level and a half. I will take. I know I'm not fully leveled up yet, but the best I can do for the moment in time. Some of the machinery powered back on in your presence. Security check. Possession of all keycards confirmed. Commencing partial system reboot. System reboot. Voice guidance enabled. 4 files are available for playback. 1. The device. 2. The fuel. 3. The legends. 4. Our shared dream. Which would you like to review? The device. The device Easter grants life. The device was created 3,000 years in the past. It was originally designed to restore life to a Pokemon who had perished. We have found the ultimate weapon buried in the earth beneath Geosenge Town. It is believed that it has been well preserved. We believe it should be operational after a little work, but we have not found the necessary key to activate it. We believe that AZ still possesses it, since he was the machine's creator. We will find him and capture him without delay. I accidentally clicked on our shared dream. The world grows wealthiest. The number of people and Pokemon will only continue to grow, and that growth invites new difficulties. In time, life will fill every corner of this planet until no more life can be sustained. When there is only one of something, it cannot be shared. When something it can't be shared, it will be fought over. And when something is fought over, some have to survive without it. The only way to create a world of beauty, a world without conflict or theft, is to reduce the number of living things. My comrades in Team Flare, the time has come to lead the world towards a more brighter future. Kalos is said to have 2 legendaries, Xerneas, the one who represents life and rebirth, and Yveltal, the one that represents death and destruction. The power to grant life, and the power to steal life. These mysterious attributes that even sacrifice has not been able to decode. What would happen if to the world if we were to use such power to activate the ultimate weapon? The device that grants life, in fact, grants the decrease of life stolen from other Pokemon. This is because the basic function of this device is to distill energy in its purest form, then emit that energy to emit the distilled energy. This emission can take the form of conservation, radiation, retaliation, or conduction. Thus, life can be conducted back into a Pokemon who has lost their own, allowing it to be revived. What then would occur if we were to fuel the device with the energy of the legendary Pokemon? Oh, hi, Zardog. You have learned the secrets of the ultimate weapon. How truly abominable it was. AZ created that weapon. Then, 1,000 years later, he created a device which dwells inside Lumio's tower. Zygarde sensed to Star that I come to this place. I have lost my memories, and yet this place does bring back some. What I remember most clearly is AZ. When I spoke with him 5 years ago, though through the bars of his cell, I did not know his true intent, but I did learn of the place within the Prism Tower. I set my mind on activating both the ultimate weapon and that weapon. But to activate the device required a certain Pokemon, one particular Floette, and there was no way to know where that Floette could be found. That led me to abandon the plans for the tower's device. But the ultimate weapon still could be achieved using the key that AZ carried, so I did that. There was an explosion. I remember that much, but I cannot recall the rest of it. Perhaps the weapon was incomplete. I was buried deep in the earth, together with the Team Flare secret base. But you're still alive. Zygarde saved me. It worked to protect the order of all living things in the area from the light raining down, the deadly light of the ultimate weapon. In doing so, Zygarde exhausted its own power. But at the weapon's activation, the device inside Prism's tower awakened as well, sensing danger. Now it has become a threat to Lumios. It could lose control at any time. To stop the device and to protect the city, Zygarde must regain its true power. It given me a mission. Sooner or later, the tower will be frenzied and similar to a state of rogue Mega Evolution itself. The only one who can bring it back under control is AZ's Floette. Yes, we need the Eternal Flower and a Pokemon capable of drawing her full power. This is the truth I know, and now you have learned all that those young people waiting in Lysander Cafe wanted to learn. Go and speak with Grisham, then do what must be done. I will go and do that. I sort of hope I can get out of here without having to fight Grisham. Because if I can get out of here, I can go and grind Power Cut. Because if I have the ability to say no to battling Grisham, I would like that. Because then I can go and grind Power Cut. Oh, I can get out. Cool. Right. I can end off this episode here, and I can go and grind Power Cut up. And then we have a new member of the team joining us ready for the next episode. That is what I will do. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Join us next time, where we will have a new member of the team joining us. I believe this will be Friday. This was going to be Friday's episode, but since I'm doing a live stream on Friday for the Pokémon Presents on Pokémon Day, there won't be an episode on Friday, but it'll be the live stream instead. For people to watch. Which means, in other words, this will go live on Sunday. Yeah, this will go live on Sunday. I don't usually upload on Sundays, but sometimes it is necessary to cover myself because I do 6 videos a week. So sometimes it is necessary to have a Sunday upload. And this is one of those times where it is necessary to have a Sunday episode if I have the time to get that episode up. I will. Anyway, if you enjoyed this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Join us next time when we will face Grisham and see what happens then. Hopefully we achieve rank A. But until next time, I am Lantern Joe. Me to the Pokemon get to Lazar. Everybody get Pokemon. Good night.